Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. Noobs, thank you. Thank you very, very much. If you're still here, thank you again. Regs, back at it again. You know how we do. You know how we do. And I know how you do as well. I know how you do. If you are on the journey, the path, I should say, a better version of you, healthier, there's an ideal outlook that you want and this and that. All I'm going to say is be prepared for when things are tougher, you aren't reaching your goal, your expectations aren't being met, or you have and you somehow reverted back to form. Just keep going. Keep going. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. And I'm speaking from experience. I have, let's just say, over the many moons now, there's been ebbs and flows. There's been ebbs and flows to my healthy lifestyle. And it's not that I stop doing healthy things or stop eating healthy, what have you. No, none of that. It's sometimes the motivation is there and sometimes it's not. That comes and goes for the most part, or more often than not, it is there. Sure. But then there are there are times where it's like, it's a little bit boring. I want something new, I want something different. And I try to switch up and I try to do different things to account for that. But it's never ideal. And I've never been able to pull it off, whereas I am doing what I want to do within my expectations for a long period of time, like let's just say over 12 months. Out of those 12 months, there's probably 2 months or a month where things are just haywire and hectic, period. And when out of, let's say 24 months, it's probably 3. And I'm saying this to highlight, to underscore the fact that regardless, you can't, or I shouldn't say you can't, because you probably can. I couldn't, no matter everything that I knew, no matter the baseline that I created. And the baseline that I created for myself is, regardless, no matter what, I will still do something every day, far as exercise wise, far as running wise, far as some form of increasing the heart rate. As I was saying, and it's not necessarily a food thing with me. It's definitely not that, because since I've been on my well-documented journey on that hasn't been an issue. And I never really had a problem with eating and moderations, this and that. And that's not my battle. My battle is being bored and doing the same thing over and 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 over. I like the new. I want the new. I want the different, and challenges. For most of the time throughout the year, I can recreate and I can create different challenges. I can create milestones. I definitely have goals and I have expectations. I even built in fail-safe mechanisms to string me along, to help me out when I do, or if I'm about to fall into my rut, where it's like, yeah, okay, and when it gets to that point, that place for me, it's when my tailor made, basically form fit, not even necessarily form fitting, but my exact measurement fitting clothes starts to not fit anymore. That is my fail safe mechanism to let me know, okay, it is definitely time for a new challenge. Because if I don't introduce a new challenge, then I ain't going to be able to wear no clothes. I ain't going to be able to wear no clothes. Actually. I kid, and I always want to be a truth teller. I'm definitely a teller of the truth. I will still be able to wear clothes, and I actually do have my original clothes from way back that can fit any version of me. So when push come to shove, and if I really can't maintain, if I really can't stay within my focus, within my expectations, then I can go to that. But when I go to that, I know that something is up and something definitely needs to happen. That's like my red light. That is like my red light, not the bells and the whistles, because the bells and the whistles are when my regular clothes, period, that's in the wardrobe, period, start to like, oh, okay, yeah, I get you. I get you, universe. I get you. But when I ignore the universe, then that's when the red light come on, and I only have so many pairs of those. And that's when it's like, yeah, okay, I know. And this is what I built in for me. This is my fail safe mechanism that I have, because I know that there are times, and I definitely haven't got to the red light in a long time. It's been many years for the red light. Never got to that, but it's definitely it's something that I utilize to help me along when I just started getting bored, when I'm tired of the routine, and when I'm just in that rut, when I'm just not really necessarily in the mood anymore. 'Cause I tried. Don't get me wrong. And this isn't me just saying that, oh, giving up and all of that other stuff. No, I tried. I tried, and I maintained for about, let's say, I don't know, about 20 months, where it was 20 months straight. And I was at the peak, my ideal, and I was steady pushing, steady breaking plateaus, steady breaking barriers, steady just moving, going forward. Then it got to the point I was like, okay, I didn't burn out. I just grew personally. I had some personal growth within those 20 months. And I was thinking to myself, not out loud, inner monologue, peeps, inner monologue, not out loud, but definitely inner monologue. I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm doing all this. I got all the benefits. Okay. I'm doing it for health reasons. Okay. I feel great. Okay. I feel amazing, and amazing's my favorite word. Everything's good. But it was just not that it was so much work. It was just that I questioned the end game, because I didn't just want to perpetuate this. This wasn't me. This wasn't something that I wanted to compete in. This wasn't something that I was trying to be the best at. So why am I still going as such? Why am I still pushing past and doing all of these things like I'm competing? And if I'm competing, who am I competing against? Because if I'm competing against myself, I've been won. I've won for 20 months straight. I need a new challenge. And the new challenge wasn't to win for 21 months straight. The new challenge was to, okay, I understand this. The end game doesn't fit my purpose. The end game doesn't fit what I want to accomplish and what I want to see out of this. What I want to accomplish and what I want to see out of this is I just want to be healthier. I just want to be healthier. And no, I'm not doing it to maintain. I'm doing it to be healthier. I am doing it because I heart and I live a healthy lifestyle. That's the reason. So there are going to be moments and there's going to be times where a week or 2 weeks, I just take a week off or take 2 weeks off. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. It's not going to hurt me. In fact, I consider it an off season, and usually I have those spread throughout the year now from that. And that's what I learned from that experience. I take a week or 2 weeks off. And then when I come back to pushing as hard as I can or doing the necessary things that I need to do, it's challenging because of the time off, and my body can, try to get back to where it used to be or even a little bit past that. And that's fine. And that's okay. And that's great. The thing that I learned from that 20 months, I can do it for 20 straight months. I can always stay in this perpetual, never ending cycle, because at that point, when does it end? It would never end. It just keep going and just keep going and just keep going. I don't want to take that to its logical conclusion. That isn't what I want to do. That's not my job. That isn't what I'm competing in. That isn't something that I cherish that much, where it has to be growth. It has to be winning in that sense all the time. No. And that's what I learned from those 20 months was, okay, I'm going to take a week or 2 weeks off, usually a week, and I'm good. I'll come back. And I always come back. And that's the thing. And I always feel better coming back and going through all of the challenges that first couple weeks from taking the week off. And it makes me appreciate the time off even more. So the next time the time off comes, I can enjoy that. So I create this cycle that can end and that does end, and it's not perpetual. And it works for me. And that week or that 2 weeks, it never gets to the point where the red light come on. Cause I don't go hard that direction, because I'm always still living a healthy lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle for me in that sense. And it's not just something that I'm doing for vanity reasons. And if you are cool, fine. No judge zone. No judging at all. I'm not doing it for that reason. And so when I do take the time off, I'm not missing treats or missing things that I prevented myself from having while I was in that state. No. So when I do take the time off, it's just me taking the time off and just letting my body just get a little rest. And so I can shock it. And so I can just work it out in the future, work it out in the next week. And it can feel, it feels different. It feels new. And I like the new, and I like different. So I found out that works for me. And that's why I was saying trying to do this, trying to live up to whatever expectation, whatever goal you have from now until the end, good luck. I wish you well. I hope it can happen. But if it doesn't happen, and if there is a slip up, and if there is a moment or a couple moments where you down or you lose it or you lose your discipline or whatever it is, it's okay. It is okay. It is okay. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us. It happens. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't feel bad or feel like you're a failure because you actually tried. You actually tried and you had a setback. From that setback, go forward and see how long you can go before you have another setback. And I'm not saying that you should, I'm not saying you should justify the setbacks or look at it as something that you should appreciate. No, you can be angry. You can be upset about it. Just use that energy. Just use that moment to give you the extra motivation to power you past that in the future. So if it happens again, you can go past that until you are able to schedule your own setbacks. That's if you want to do that. That's if you want to do that. You don't have to go my route. You don't have to do my route or do me. Do you. Do you. I'm just saying that it's okay to fail. Get back up, bounce back up. It's okay to schedule breaks, time off, come back, get back stronger, be better. It's okay to take a mental break if you need it as well. It's okay. Just know your end game. Understand your end game. What do you want? And how do you want to do this in the long run? Think of the long picture. Get the long out view. And from there, start pulling it back and start making it smaller. So the steps that you take forward, the baby steps that you take forward, it's leading you somewhere. It's leading you to your actual ultimate goal, and you're just not running around in circles, because running around in circles is fun, but you ain't going nowhere. Trust me, I know it's fun. Been there, done that, but you aren't going anywhere. And having that understanding of your longer picture, your entire outlook will help you formulate a system that works for you, that you can turn on and turn off and build in or have factors within it to help guide you or to help keep you or put you back on track when you get off track, whether willing or non-willing. It'll be easier. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at xtra.vdgsports.com. And that is xtra.vdgsports.com. This episode is not, I repeat, not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, basically all things Vince. And might I add, there is a YouTube as well. Everything is there. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment if you must, comment if you may, or just do whatever it is you do there. And that YouTube is VDG Sports. VDG Sports. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Peace. Oh, I can still do it long, but I won't. Not this season.